a nice early start this morning, which can only mean one thing. We're in for an adventure today. We're down in the Eastern Sierra. We've had this permit for a single day hike on Mt Whitney for months now. And it just so happened that about 6 days ago, we got an unusually large winter storm for mid-October. And the trail got completely snowed in. And a fair bit has melted since then, and people have certainly packed it out. But from reading trip reports, there are still sections of the route that are fairly sporty. And so we're just going to evaluate it as we go, and we'll see what the mountain gives us today. We're a little more than 4 miles in. We just started up the switchbacks. We put the spikes on because we're gonna start gaining some pitch here. We're getting the ever so slightest hint of sunrise to the east, which means in about an hour or so, we'll be basking in beautiful bright daylight. But for now, it's just a slow and steady, one careful foot placement in front of the other, and work our way up this steep pitch. How we feeling?
Not pretty good so far. Need to refuel shortly. Very happy to have the crampons. We initially come to Mount Whitney with some like micro spikes, and then a guy in town like rented us some crampons, and definitely glad to have those now. Some sections not too bad, but some pretty darn slick. So excited for the view once the sun comes up.
Woo! Daylight is coming for us.
Sweet.
I don't know where this ranks on my list of sunrises, but it's up there on the list, for sure. Oh, that sunshine feels good on the face. Well, it's just about 7:30. We're, I don't know, 6 or so hours in. Almost to the top of the switchbacks. Just got the first sunlight on our faces, which feels great. We've been taking our time here, partly for careful stepping, and partly just because we've been faffing about with taking videos and photos and everything, because it's been a very dramatic and very lovely sunrise here in the basin below Mount Whitney. So we figure, why rush it? But now that we're almost to the crest here, that's pretty sweet, because then it's kind of a quick little scoot up to the summit from what the reports seem to suggest. So I'm certainly liking our progress so far. We're up at Trail Crest, top of the switchbacks, about to get that $1 million view into the Central Sierra. Ooh, baby, gonna be pretty. Look at that. Yee-hoo! Yeah. Whoa. Up. Yeah! Woo! Top of Whitney, highest point in the continental US, 14,505.
Done.
Well, we still have to go down.
Oh.
A little bit. Well, quick stop at the summit, little chit chat with a fellow mountain traveler, and now it's about 10:30 in the morning and it's time to head down, which means it's also time for me to apologize to my knees for what they're about to endure for the next several hours. Forgive me. This would be a poor place to drop the GoPro. That would be a no pro, a gone pro. Well, we're on our way back down. We're at Trail Crest. We just put the spiky things back on and time to head down the switchbacks. It's just a little afternoon. We're making good time and it has been a beautiful day. I was really worried it was going to be cold. It's super windy up here and it's only very modestly cold and modestly windy. So that's a 2 for 2 on the weather winds. And yeah, having an awesome time out here in the Sierra High Country. Lots and lots of switchbacks. In fact, I think 97 of them? At least that's what it's named. I don't know. I haven't been counting. So we're just gonna have to take their word for that one.
I don't know where I'm going.
Just down the hill. Generally down. There's no such thing as a wrong turn. If anyone can do it. We've got a few miles to go, but we're dropping back into the shade, and so things are refreezing, which is making it slow going, but I think we're almost down past where the consistent snow kind of started. And at that point, we should be able to make pretty good time. So we're definitely looking forward to some food and some rest, but we're still moving strong, isn't that right, dear?
So strong. I hate ice. River invented ice. It's bullshit.
Maybe a love like ours can leave out its call.
we were talking and we decided that there's two good parts about starting in the dark. One is you can't see how far you have to go, and so you just put one foot in front of the other wherever your headlamp points you. And the other is when you come down in the afternoon, you get to see all the awesome stuff that you missed in the morning. That's right! So cool! Well, we are gonna get back to the car before dark, but only just barely. We started at 1:30 a.m. We're gonna be back in a few minutes here, maybe at 6:15 or so. In the end, it's about a 21 and change mile day, about 6,800 or so feet of climbing. It's a big day. Lauren did excellent. I gotta say, I'm very proud of her. She looked like a pro with those crampons on.
With all the reports, like some parts were easier than expected. The way down was not much harder, but we were just saying it feels like they made the trail longer on the way down. So
yeah, this way down just never ended. I don't know if it was the fact that we went up in the dark this morning or something and you're just kind of like numb to how long you're walking for, but it felt like this descent, especially the lower half, just like would not end. Granted, I guess going downhill on snow and ice, which was still on a lot of the trail, is like just as much effort or maybe even more than walking up it.
but very tired, but very successful trip.
And we have a 5-hour drive home, so that's gonna be pretty fun. Whew. And we are back. What a day.